I'm going to open up this clip down here, the one called Layup. And if we look at this little portion in the timeline, we'll see we have the sound effect of a ball slapping to go along with Make Some Noise as a lyric here. Let me play it for you.
Some noise, everybody clap.
You probably couldn't see or hear that very well, so let me take that back a little more and show it to you more clearly.
Listen, who can do it like that? Make some noise, everybody clap.
Well, the first thing that I might want to do to this clip is actually raise the level so we can really hear the slapping of that ball. So right down here in the timeline, I don't have to do this in my viewer if I don't want to. Right down in the timeline, I can click and crank up the level of that little sound effect. And a value of +6 is probably okay. Don't think I want to go much higher than that. Let's see if that improves things.
Listen, who can do it like that? Make some noise, everybody clap.
Sure, we can clearly hear now the sound of the ball being slapped. Now this next little bit is something that you may or may not think is a little too much detail. But if we look at the screen here, we're working in a widescreen format, and the positioning of the ball when it slaps is really over in the left-hand portion of the screen. And it's a very subtle thing, but it can help sell this effect as a real effect if we actually nudge the sound from center to left just a little bit. So if I take my pan slider and drag it over to the left a smidge, not all the way to the left, but about halfway between the 0 point and the full-on pan left, let's see if just that little bit of adjustment helps sell this shot. I'm going to play around my edit by just hitting the backslash key. Oops, I need to make sure that I'm actually in the canvas window, not in my viewer. So let me click over to the canvas window, hit the backslash key.
Who can do it like that? Make some noise, everybody clap. Who can do it like that? Make some noise, everybody clap.
Of course, if you're not listening with stereo speakers or in particular stereo headphones, the subtle distinction may be lost on you. But to my ears, I'm wearing a nice set of headphones here. I think that sounds pretty good.